Hey there, hi there, hello there, y'all. I hope that you're having a super awesome day today. It is the 23rd of May. Time to get into another spread. I did kind of want to talk about this. Let me get a better angle here. So we're almost through the month of May. Usually the journals that I make for myself last 2 months. But I'm not even to the center of the first signature yet. Like, this is the center of the first signature. This is where I'm at. So, like, I should be back in here. Because usually it's like a signature a month. Otherwise the journals get just like inordinately bulky. I made this one too big. I made this one with way too much paper. So it's gonna be a chunky monkey. It is gonna be a chunkster. Wow. Okay, so today we're gonna do a double page spread. You know, I'm gonna just do like all of it, so that tomorrow I am on the inside of here, of this signature, because I need to be working through this journal, y'all. I am going at a painstaking pace, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Let's get into it. I got some Happy Mail. I got a May swap from one of my buddies, and most of this is going to get used, so I'm not going to go through it at the moment. But we do have a cute letter, and there's a message on the back, so I want to make a pocket for it. So I'm going to pull out of this. Actually, would it fit in here? It does fit in here. Ooh, okay. This is getting reused. This is just gonna get glued down. I think just like this. Did I cover up? No, I guess I didn't cover up the bunnies on the other side. I'm not to the other freaking... I haven't even gotten the center signature. What am I talking about? All right. So this little envelope that has a super sweet E on it. It's just getting glued down. Just right there. It's a good spot. And then once I feel like it's a little more dry, I will slip the letter in. Now, what am I doing with this doily? What am I doing? You know, usually with doilies, I just end up covering them in stickers. Now, what I do have from this swap, which I love, is a bunch of playing cards. None are my lucky number, but these two equal my lucky number, so life is good. I don't know like what I want to see the front and back of. This one is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, I kind of like them just like weirdly arranged. So I'm just gonna apply the glue directly onto the doily so I don't get any glue like in the holes of it. And just stick the cards down. And this is how I like to use playing cards. I like to use playing cards in all sorts of ways, but sometimes I just like to stick them down. Simple as. Simple as. Yeah, put way too much glue on for that one. Covered in it. Whoopsies. How am I gonna put this other one on? Or do I even want to put this other one here? like that. Okay. Perfect. I wanted to be able to read all the words on this one. This Lucky Cowgirl Motel, unlock your lucky. I think that's so cute. Now, what I do have to go on top of that I think is going to be really cute is these cherry stickers. So I'm just gonna probably stick 2 of them over here and then 1 on the pocket page. And then on the flip side of the doily, I'll just make sure I cover up that sticky part of the sticker I just stuck down. I'm gonna cover the bunnies. Okay, sticking this one down without covering the bunnies. That's really cute. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stick that little card in. That is so cute and how it sticks out. Aw. Okay. I do want to like date this, but how do I want to date? How for shalt I? Ooh, here's an idea. And oops, throwing stuff. In here, I've got some. Where are they? Where are they? I know they're in here. There we go. Little, I think these are Tim Holtz labels. So I'm just gonna cut out one of these. So sorry for all the reaching in this video. I've got stuff in precarious places at the moment. Okay. Perfect. Whatever. I don't care that the pages fell over. We'll get there. Y'all will get there. All right. Tiny little label's gonna go down here on the little envelope. I think that's gonna be Pressy Anna. And then today is the 23rd. Y'all, if only I had things more organized and like ready to go. I tend not to. I tend to need to reach and be out of frame. That's good enough for me. I just want to know when I received things. It's nice to like have an idea. Also, like the post around here, the USPS, it's been so slow lately, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's just Cleveland, but getting mail around here and getting mail out of here, I don't know. It's just, it's a whole thing. Okay. The flip side of the doily, y'all. Hold on. We need a minute. We need a second. We need to figure this out. All right, we're bringing it back to this page. I decided, so like in the front of this journal, hold on. Let's flip there. I've got these little daisies. So I decided I want to add another one of those to this page. And it's got a little extra bit to it. I'm just gonna use Ye Ol tacky glue. Give myself a healthy dot. Just stick it in. Boop. Beautiful. And it'll dry perfectly up there. Yeah, it's so cute. So cute. I love those little daisies. I'm so glad I had gotten them from Ye Old Hobby Lobby when they threw all the spring shop items on like 50% off. I went and got a few things. I got some crafting items, like children's crafting items for my boyfriend's cousin who is like 8. And she's so sweet and artsy and creative. And I can't wait to be able to do those with her next time we see her. Hopefully soon. Anywho, moving along to this flip side of the doily. I do love that I can see all this fun stuff through it. I think that's so fun. I think I'm gonna keep pulling some stuff out of here. I like these little cocktail recipe sheets, and I think the pink kind of works with the little theme I've got going. So I'm just gonna glue her right in as a little like journaling card instead of like an actual journaling card. You know, sometimes you gotta be creative. I don't really drink, so having like a cocktail recipe isn't gonna like do much for me. You know what I mean? But here's this little journaling card. Alright. Cute. Alright, I'm gonna do a little journaling and like make it really like cute and fit in this kind of thing. I don't know. I'm gonna try something out. Let's see how it works. Okay, I think I did. So it's currently Friday evening and we're actually having a really lovely night. So I thought I would just kind of like, yeah, okay. So cocktail, the perfect evening, makes 2 servings, port. Ingredients: Joe and I, dinner out, anime at home, smoke sesh. And I can say that because recreational marijuana is legal in Ohio, so don't judge me. I'm not a drinker, like I said. Cuddles with the kids, ice cream in bed, and early sleep. I thought that was just cute. So kind of describing my evening. Just a lovely little evening. Now, for this side. Y'all, this Park Lane paper pad, I got it because Paper Terrace, Jessica over at Paper Terrace, showed this off for her April journals that she was using this pack. And I got the very last one from my local Joann Fabrics. And I love this imagery so much. Like, I actually think I'm not going to cover it. This is like genuinely my favorite page of them all from that paper bag. This one specifically, with the little chickies in the pants and a little Peter Rabbit looking dude down here. Oh my, I'm just not even gonna do anything to it. Actually, I don't want to cover these illustrations, to be so fair. So yeah, I'm gonna call that my journal with me for the day. So let's kind of come back to it. Let's hold on. All right, y'all. So for the 23rd of May, this is what we're going with. We've got Happy Mail, Explosion, and then flipping the doily. We got a little hidden journaling of my perfect evening recipe. And then this adorable imagery that I can't do anything to it. I can't cover it. I love it so much. Yeah, you know, every once in a while you come across imagery that is just too perfect. So this is the spread that we're going with for the day. Just very fun, Happy Mail inspired. Happy Mail mainly used on it, and just some extra fun bits. But I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for continued journaling content. And if you want to leave any comments down below of any content that you would like to see in the future, I would love to hear your ideas. I hope that y'all have a great one, and I look forward to talking to y'all in the next one. Bye!